I finally finished. One Dark Window is the first book in the Shephard King series. The book is set in a kingdom that's being haunted or cursed by the spirit of the wood who has encased the kingdom. The kingdom is surrounded and cut off from the rest of the world by this mist. This mist is surrounding the town, but it is slowly engulfing the town. If you stay too long in the mist without a lucky charm or being magical yourself, you will get infected or you become manic and start to run deeper into the woods, lost forever, consumed by the spirit of the wood. There are also these magical cards that grant you a specific power while you are using them, but the power comes at a cost. Like, it's not just infinite power. For example, there's a card that is the mirror card, and you can become invisible. Each card has their different drawback, and we mainly follow this young lady named Espel. Espel is a girl who was infected at a very young age, and we meet her in her young adulthood, battling with a world that looks down at her as she tries to hide her infection. Espel has magic that is not really well understood by even herself, but she hears a voice deep within her head. The nightmare is always with her. He says these things and he speaks in a slightly different way than the normal dialogue. And every time that he's on the page, like the words are like a little bit scripty, like script like fonts, and it makes his words like seem like they're actually like dripping. So it's creepy, and it really works. I really like that sense of creativity from this book. What I also thought was really cool was that at the beginning of each chapter, there's like these little cards. They're not the cards, I don't think, that give you power. I don't know if they're supposed to be a part of that book that's mentioned a lot, like the book about the Shepherd King and the spirit of the wood and stuff. So I don't know if those are actually pages from that book, but I thought it was very creative. To be wary is to be keen, keen of those who may use magic for wrong. To be clever is to be wise. Wise not to use the cards too often. To be good is to be reverent, reverent of balance, of the salt in the air, of the spirit of the wood. Be wary, be clever, be good. I really liked it.